Good evening, party people. Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be a little bit different from normal. Normally, I like to try to buy games really low to sell really high, but tonight I get to take you through my process of the part of selling high. Normally I'm just buying low on this YouTube channel, and today I'm going to take you through one of the processes I use to sell, and that is Whatnot. Just a disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by Whatnot by any means, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm not really promoting them, I'm just letting you know this is my process for doing Whatnot live streams. I think there's a lot of people out there who are on Whatnot as buyers, and they got a lot of questions like, how do we do what we do when we live stream and things of that nature. I know I wondered that when I first got on the app last January of 2022. And now it's January 2023 when I'm filming this, and I'm hoping to get some answers for some of you guys. And just to clarify, I'm not a big streamer on Whatnot. You guys can see my subscriber count down there on YouTube. It ain't that big, and I'm rocking with a pretty nice follower count on Whatnot, but I'm not raking in tons of views. I'm getting more views on my YouTube videos than I am in my Whatnot streams for sure. So a lot of this perspective is coming from a smaller streamer on Whatnot, a smaller seller. I don't have tens of thousands of games. I'm not streaming live from my store. I am just streaming from my bedroom, trying to get rid of some games. And tonight, we're going to get rid of these PSP games. For those of you who are following me on Instagram or keeping up with the YouTube shorts that I post, you will know that I'm trying to create the ultimate PSP collection to make my childhood friends jealous. And in order to do that, I buy lots of games for cheap, like a lot of games for cheap, and then I keep the ones that I want to play and I'll actually find use for, and I sell the rest. So tonight, we're getting rid of the rest. I'll show you the rest in just a sec. So here are the 2 stacks of PSP games I'm trying to get rid of, as well as some loose games. There's some more over there I gotta dig out. But my goal is to at least get through half of these tonight. I would love to find a new home for at least one of these 2 stacks. And I believe that there's 27 games total, or 30 games total, including the loose discs that I have to find back there. So now I bet you're wondering, how do I set up for a stream? What do I do? How do I get ready for it? Well, the best part about streaming from the room is I get to use the wall with the projector. So first thing I have to do is clean off my bed. Already did that for you. And now we just got to set up the tripod and hook up the 360, which is what I use in the background. Alright, so what I usually like to do is I like to grab a box, just like pretty normal box, one that's a little bit wider, so that when I get my tripod out here, it has a base to stand on. The worst thing about doing it on this bed is that it's very, it's wiggly, so the camera will move if I don't try to put something flat under it. So I like to use this phone tripod I got for Christmas from my cousin a couple years ago, and we're gonna put you right there during the stream, and you're gonna shoot right up against that wall back there where the projector will be projecting today's game. Before we pick a game, I have to go to Whatnot over here on my desktop, and I just have to make sure everything's in, which I already did earlier. So we're gonna open up the stream, and there we go. I got a stream scheduled for 7 p.m. It is 6:55. I got 5 minutes. We have 9 people who have saved it. I just did this after I got home from work, so it was about 4 hours ago. And as you can see over here in the corner, I scrolled too much, all of the games that are for sale tonight. So we're going to try to get through at least half of these tonight and try to make some sales. Also, I just got to get rid of some of these PSP games. They're starting to become too many. Like, as you can see over here on the shelf, there's just room for like 4 or 5 more. There ain't room for like 27 more. Plus, I'm never going to play some of these, so I'd rather sell them off, make some profit, put them in a good home, and just keep the games that I'm personally going to play for the... Why am I having such a hard time with directions? For the collection right over there. That's the goal of the whole series, and that is the goal for tonight. Now, last thing I have to do is load up the game. Tonight I'm going to be trying out Legends of WrestleMania. which is a game I picked up for the wrestling collection a while back. Haven't been able to test it yet, haven't been able to play it ever. So I'm going to be playing that on stream tonight. And hopefully, if the save feature works on Whatnot, I'll get to show you guys some clips of some live stream moments. Let's cut to those. Here we go. Let's run Blitz. $7. Accidentally set it to 30 seconds. Handsome Harry for 8. Flash for 9. How about 10? 12 for Digital Express. Do I hear 13? Or 14? No, Digital Express. Woo! Alright. You might have, hopefully, if the clip edited right, you just saw the clip of the big sale of the night. Honestly, $12, not a big sale, but I did sell through all of, not the Frosty cereal. I sold through most of the stuff. Because if we look over here at the pile of what's left, it's the 3 sports games, an Ape Escape, and a couple other. Surprisingly, only half the sealed games sold. Pursuit Force didn't even sell. And that one's worth like $25 sealed, so I didn't know why that one wasn't getting any love. But either way, we got through all of our loose games, we got through half of our sealed games, and most of the complete in blocks. I wish I could have gotten rid of the sports games personally, but honestly, I'm happy. I got less space. I only have to add those games back into the closet for the inventory, and that's pretty good. And I only have to ship out 6 packages too, which makes it a heck of a lot easier, because sometimes with Whatnot you can do like 20 different like I forget, one time me and Noah did the PlayStation stream. We had about 20 packages that I had to make and send out. This one's only 6. I can live with 6. If you guys are interested in the full process of like how do I make the labels and do bulk labeling and do the scan sheet and all that stuff, we can do that in another video. But like this was just kind of the basics of like my setup and breakdown. As far as breakdown right now, wrestling's about to start in 2 minutes. If y'all are AEW fans, you know what's up. So I gotta break down all of the my little setup looks kind of cute when I do it like this. I gotta break all this stuff down so I have a place to sleep tonight. So watch a quick montage of me doing that. Perfect. Now, before the show starts, let's take these back over to the closet, put them back into our inventory. Hey, I don't know if any of you guys on YouTube have seen the inventory space yet, but let's add these games down into the PlayStation section. And I can show you, I got a little closer, I can show you what we're working with down here. So we got a whole shelving unit here in the closet. We got, of course, Nintendo stuff here to the left, handhelds in the in this little bag here, DS, Game Boy Color, and Advance. You got GameCube over there and some Wii U at the bottom. We have NES in stock right now, a couple of Switch games, and all the Wii crap I gotta get rid of. All of the Xbox stuff on this, actually this goes over there. All of the Xbox stuff on this side, and the few Sega Genesis games I have left, and then all PlayStation on the bottom. 2 rows of PS3, 2 rows of PS2, PS4 and PS5 in the back, and there is the PSP and the PS1. This is a listing I gotta do. These are all broken games, and these are all PC games. Needless to say, when I pick up a game and I get it in the system, it goes straight back into the closet over here until one of you, the lucky people of the world, buy it. And that's kind of the process. Yeah, I know, inflation's the worst. I also had to hit print so I can get all the labels. So I grabbed the labels and I grabbed the shipping slips that go with them too. So I know, and I make sure I don't mail the people the wrong stuff. I also just interrupted my family during a conversation. I don't want to show you guys on the camera, but you can say hi. That's just the internet. That's them. I love them so much. They let me live here for free still. It's pretty cool. At least until I get married. But life goes on. So now that we have all the papers, all the labels, and we have all the games laid out perfectly, as you can see, I do the sticky note method of like writing down who won what and making them their own pile so that I don't get super confused when I'm going back. Everybody has their space, everybody knows what they got, and it makes it a lot easier to match it up with the shipping sheets and the labels. So I get to work on all this while wrestling's on, and then I'll show you the final product with the with the six envelopes full of games. Hey, so I forgot to record the part where I finished the packages and put them at the post office because I was at work and I forgot lunch, so I went and got Wendy's, and that was on my mind today. But either way, that's the process. If you want a more in-depth process of how I do Whatnot, let me know in the comments. I'll gladly do one. I can go more in-depth as a small streamer on Whatnot. But either way, guys, I want to thank you for watching. As always, if you want to buy anything, I didn't show you anything in this episode, but if you want to buy stuff, there's stuff over here that you can buy. And if you want to just hang out on Instagram, over there. There's stuff over there for you guys. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next week for another video.